Hello! My name is Dean. Today, we're looking at my setup. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Dean, if you didn't already know that. And today, we're going to be going through my setup of things. So basically, while my setup hasn't dramatically changed since the last time I have done a setup video, I think a lot of people have been asking for it, especially over on Twitch side of things. Have been going, Dean, what is your setup like? How do you do things? And I figured I would create a video to show you my updated setup. I've sort of switched a few things around in the past week or so. There's been some changes over as of late anyway, so let's go through it. So the first thing you'll notice is I've got a brand spanking new chair. This has been probably, I've had this for about a month now, or a couple of weeks to a month. And this is a BattleBull chair from PLE Computing. I got this chair as part of a deal Jam Gaming is having with PLE at the moment. So I ended up putting this together on stream. You're probably seeing a bit of that now. It took me about a good 45 minutes or so to actually put it together. And for those of you fans who do watch PewDiePie, yes, it can do this, as PewDiePie asks a question, but can your chair do this? Well, mine can. Get out of town. But if you are interested in getting yourself a new gaming chair and you don't want it to cost $3.99 like PewDiePie's gaming chair, this chair actually costs $3.49 from PLE. I'll leave the link for it in the description. And if you use the code JAM at the checkout, you actually get $50 off. So it's only $2.99. How good is that? Anyway, enough sales from me. This isn't even sponsored, but it kind of is. So let's continue with the setup. I've got my PlayStation 4/TV screen over here where I play Rocket League, I play Fortnite, I play some Ashes cricket over here. Got my nice little Twitch coaster and my Twitch drink cup there with a straw. I drink everything with a straw now because of this cup. So I generally just have like water in there or orange juice or maybe like some Powerade every now and then. And basically I bought this TV for like 150 bucks from Maya a while back, and so that's pretty nifty. Super simple setup down the back here. Antenna, HDMI, power, nothing else needed. Next thing we'll move on to is my microphone. So I've got my Rode mic stand here, got my little Batman man hanging from there, and we move across here. I like to tag everything with Richmond stickers, obviously, and I got my Audio Technica AT2020. This is a USB cable powered thing, so it's basically plug and play with that microphone there. I didn't need to get any extra DAW software or anything to run, could just go straight USB. That USB ends up plugging in up here, which we'll get to a little bit later on. But yeah, my AT2020, I've had it for probably three years or so, and it's served me really well. I haven't had any issues with it. And especially with this Rode mic stand, this boom stand that I've had, it's fantastic. I've had this as well since I bought the microphone, and it just attaches really nice to the table. I can move it around to pretty much any side of the table, any corner, and it just does the job. So super pleased with how that has served me for the last couple of years. The next thing, we'll just pan up slightly here to see this glorious Dustin Martin bit of artwork there, a signed shoe as well. And this was actually, I got this at the start of last season, so there's all the debate, all the drama of whether or not he would leave. We can see some of his achievements there. Born in Castlemaine, a midfielder from the Bendigo Pioneers, and obviously All-Australian in 2016, the Yukon Award, which is the Dreamtime Best on Ground, and the Jack Dyer medal last year as well. Or 2 years ago, sorry. And then of course last year he wins the Brownlow, the Norm Smith, he wins everything. But very, very happy with this piece of Dustin Martin attire up there. Next thing we'll move along to is my webcam. I've got a camera here, which is my Logitech C900, I think. C920. This is my Logitech C920. I've had that for about 5 years, I would say. It's a stock standard webcam that most people use if they're not using a proper camera rig with you know, like a camcorder and a cam link as well. But as for now, I've just had this webcam and it's served me super well. The camera I've got in my hand at the moment is a Sony Action Cam, which I've also had for for a good 3 years or so. It's doing a really nice job. And just to the left of that, you can see just the PlayStation camera, which I use for my microphone when I'm talking on PlayStation, as well as when I'm obviously playing like VR things as well. Then we'll pan down a little bit here towards the table, and we've got our ROCCAT gear, all fresh ROCCAT gear that has just recently been set up here. We've got our ROCCAT Taito Mousepad extra large, I think, XXL or XXL, something like that, but it is a really nice and smooth mousepad. We can also see the Kone Aimo here, mouse, which I've just been using for the last couple of days, and it's really nice, as well as this keyboard here, which is the Suora Unchained. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I've just sort of got it to stagnate on a color here for the time being. Pan up a little bit, and I've got my Streamdeck, my Elgato Streamdeck, which I have been using recently of late for streams and things like that. So if I've got music playing, I can go on my Spotify. This is fully customizable, by the way. I've customized it to whatever I want. I can turn the volume up and down on something. I can hit play, and you can hear obviously the music playing. I can go to the next song, the last song, stop, turn the music up and down. I can mute it. This is to open up iTunes or to open up Spotify. So if I'm using either of those things as well, that's what I can do. I've just got some programs on here as well as emails, and when I'm streaming, I've actually got my nice little stream things here, so I can see how many people are watching. I can clip something, I can send a chat message, I can do everything I need to do from my little Streamdeck here, which is super cool, and that's probably one of the newer additions to this setup. Obviously, I've just got my other two monitors, which I've had for a while. They're probably the next thing on the list to upgrade. They're just Samsung monitors that I got from my dad once he was done using them. So definitely a monitor is the next thing. These only go up to 900p, so the next thing I'll be looking for is something that's actually 1080p in actual fully HD. Next thing I'm going to draw your attention to in the setup is this Plantronics headset. It is a Rig 800 XS headset. No, it's a Rig 800 HS, I'm going to say here. It's one of the 800 series. It's a Rig 800, and it does the job. It does a really, really nice job of it too. It is a fully Bluetooth wireless headset. I don't use a microphone on it, although the quality of it's not too bad. It's super comfy, and the battery life's 24 hours. It's got this little thing on the top here where I can change between my game audio and my party audio to slide things across there. But what I actually do is I'll use it to be the splitter between my PS4 audio and my PC audio. So that way when I'm streaming, I can still hear my in-game stuff, and I can also still hear all my alerts and everything that's going on with the PC. So it's a really, really good headset, and the functionality works well for that. Just panning across over here now, we're getting onto our console and the PC. We've got a nice little Richmond guitar here. My dad got me this not too long ago. Don't want to ruin it. It's just obviously a nice little decorative item here to store on the PlayStation 4. We then pan up, we got our speakers at the back. This is sort of the only speaker that works. I got another one that doesn't work. This works as well, which is our big subwoofer. And at the back here, I've got my Elgato HD60S. This plugs into the TV, this plugs into the PlayStation, and then this plugs into the PC. So this is how I get my game recordings to my PC. So this is an Elgato HD60S, which is all set up there. And then let's just pan across here. This is a picture of me probably, I don't know, 15 years ago. No, how old am I? Yeah, that 15 years ago, I would say. Maybe even longer than that. On the computer. I've got no idea what program I've actually got open there. It looks like a web browser. Oh my god, it is Math Circus. I can tell. Oh my god, how did I know that is? If you've ever played Math Circus on like a god-awfully old computer, you would just be like absolutely loving yourself. Got some magnets up here as well. Got the Richmond 2018 fixture, my membership, my GM Gaming stickers. Beautiful as well. This is part of the Rig headset up here. And this is sort of the top end of my setup. I've got a USB extension coming from the back because I've still got one unused slot behind my PC. This is actually my microphone. I might end up putting that at the back so I don't have to have it up here. here because only the 3.0 slots work for some reason. My 2.0, yes, they're very like super dusty, but they've never been used because they're either the power supply is not getting sent to it properly, or there's not enough power on the motherboard to send slots power to the USB 2.0 as well. And so basically on the back here, you can just see the nice little inside of my PC. You're probably just seeing reflection of my hand here at this point, but got a nice rig in there. I'm not 100% confident on all the specs, but I will probably put those in the description as well. And then just over here, which is where my PC used to be, I've just put a box and just filled it with either some old gear, SingStar microphone. This is my Wii U and my Wii U little gamepad here, and just some games as well. So pretty much that is the entire setup. It does the job for me. It's not super high tech. Oh yeah, and I forgot even to mention over here, if we just pan across, we see the green screen's actually rigged up to the roof. So this is sort of like a big curtain that I'll just like pull across whenever it is that I am recording. Obviously the Kramer portrait over here is doing a nice job, but this basically, I just untie this here and then I just drag it across like a curtain. So it's super easy for me to record, super easy for me to pack it up, and I'm pretty happy with how my setup is at the moment. It's probably not going to change too dramatically unless I get like a new desk or something, but I thought I would give you guys an update on how it looks, how it all works, and hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. Please let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions about it, any concerns or anything. But yeah, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a big thumbs up, because I'm super keen to play some Fortnite now, because that's all I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.